Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney. We begin with a major update on a N4 Tucson investigation. The Cochise County Sheriff's Office says it now has a suspect in the brutal assault of a truck driver at a rest stop near San Simon back in February. When detectives went to arrest him, they learned he had left the country. N4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter Cochise County first broke this story and just had an exclusive interview with the sheriff. He is live now in Benson with this update to our N4 Tucson investigation. We want to warn you first, folks, details in this story are very disturbing. Cochise.
Well, Sean, a lot of developments in this case tonight. This is now an international investigation. Detectives against all odds were able to find evidence linking this suspect to that brutal, very violent attack on that truck driver at the rest stop back in February. That truck driver remains in a coma tonight as the suspect remains on the run.
Sir, what is your phone number?
Those were the screams of an innocent truck driver brutally attacked with a blunt force object at a rest stop near San Simon February 15th as he made a desperate call to 911.
The driver scared me and hurt me a lot.
When I see my husband like that, I just think about my sky is going down. My world is nothing now.
His wife, Jennifer, stayed by his side and spoke exclusively with the N4 Tucson investigators as he remained on life support in a Tucson hospital bed far from his home in Georgia.
His risk for developing brain death was very, very high.
Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels began to lose hope a suspect would ever be found. But then a sudden break in the case as his detectives linked one truck to the crime scene.
Thousands of trucks, thousands of people come down this interstate 24/7 on this highway, and to have one truck that we've now been able to identify was involved in this crime, to include the driver, that's incredible work.
His detectives just obtained an arrest warrant for attempted murder against a 41-year-old man from Pennsylvania named Azabek Akadov.
My detectives went back east, actually did a search warrant, located the truck, it's a company truck, located it.
But they learned Akadov likely fled the country to Uzbekistan. Now they're working with Interpol and international police force to try and catch him.
We're working with our foreign relations to see if we can get him detained and get him back over here.
Now, just short of 4 months later, the victim remains in a coma. In April, he was transported to a hospital back home in Georgia. That pain and suffering, Sheriff Daniels says, is what's driving this global pursuit of justice.
We're going to do everything we can to bring justice to the family, bring justice to our victim in this case, and get him back here and hold him accountable for his actions.
And that arrest warrant has a $500,000 bond attached to it. The victim's name is Jack. We're withholding his last name. I've stayed in contact with his wife. She wants people to know what a hard-working husband and father he is. He used to be a math teacher, an insurance agent, and for about 3 years has been driving trucks, working long hours to support his family. Now his family is left without that financial support. His wife tells me she's very pleased with the progress detectives have made, but she is very worried that since this suspect has left the country, they may not be able to catch him. We'll keep you updated as there's sure a lot more to come out of this investigation. We're live tonight from Benson, Cochise County, N4 Tucson.